So for our little crafty thing this month, we are going to be making elf ears out of Model Magic by Crayola. It's a very nice, soft, squishy. It's more of a paper clay than an actual clay, and it's non-toxic, so you can have it on parts of your body without having any kind of reaction to it that may be an allergy. If I could get it open, that'd be lovely. Okay, so to start, you're going to take out your clay. We have put various colors in there. You can get blue, red, yellow, or white. It just all depends on what you get in your bag. But, so you're going to roughly split your clay in half, just like that. So you have two pieces. So first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to flatten one of the pieces to start with how you want your ear shape to be. So for me, I'm going to start by just flattening it. Try and get it as even as possible when you're flattening it, because one side is going to have to be thinner than the other if you want it to be more balanced on your ear. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to take it and I'm going to kind of draw an outline with my pencil. Something really nice about this clay is that it is easy to draw on. So when you're making things such as elf ears, it's very easy to get your shape. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to draw a little bit of a hook that goes around, and that is going to be where your ear is going to be placed. So once you're done with that, you're going to want to kind of just peel your clay back until you get your desired shape, or maybe close to it, because that's usually just what I've done. I'm just taking my nail and I'm ripping off the excess clay that I don't need. Of course, I will be going in and refining the shape. Just as of right now, I'm going to just get this off. So, just pinching and clawing away at the clay is how I'm going to kind of get the rest of my shape. So, yeah. Should have probably gotten scissors or a knife for this, but it's fine. You can use scissors or a knife. I'm just doing it the easy, safe way, just in case you don't have scissors or you don't want to use them, or it's just not, yeah. It's very, either way, it's easy to make these ears, but I'm going to just make them like this. And once I've gotten as much of that as I need off, I'm going to start going in and smoothing out those areas. Since it is paper clay, it is kind of hard to smooth those edges, but of course, either way, it's fine. You can just go in and smooth them out with water if it is needed. But I'm going to pinch these and take this around to really define that shape and make that small little hook. Always, if you need a reference for how much you need that shape to be, you can always put it around your ear first and kind of shape out your ear. I'm not going to do that because I'm just showing, but this needs to come all the way around your ear, so you might need to lengthen it just like that for it to work. And then once you have your desired shape, you're going to turn it around and you're going to add your little ear, like the inside of your ears. So I'm going to start by just drawing where I want things to be placed, and yeah. So I'm just drawing a little bit of like a soft hook and a curved line right there. And I'm going to take some of my access clay and I'm going to roll it up and put it along those to make a little bit of a more dimensional look to the elf ears, just like that. Once again, if you want it to be completely polished and properly done, you can always use water to even it out and to score it and then to place it on. It works just as good as any other method. And then I'm going to curve this around and put it right there. And that is how I've made the first ear. These do take a little bit to dry, so please be patient. It will take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours to completely dry. So yes, just be patient. And then I'm going to do the same exact thing I did for this ear on my other ear. So I'm probably going to go ahead and trace what I've had on this ear over here, and then since we're going to flip it, it will be the other ear. So I'm just measuring things out, getting things done in my head as to where I need it and where I want it to be, and I'm going to start by going around and retracing those lines just like I did. But really just follow this, what you have right here, follow it, like don't mirror it, just basically look at this and draw what you see here onto your other piece of clay. Because when we flip it around, it will be the left ear. So yeah. And then once again, I'm going to take around the clay and really just peel all that away, because the excess is good use. You can make different charms, you can keep it and make different charms and stuff out of it. You can make piercings and different decorations for your ears. I've done that before in the past, before I bought myself some elf ears, but this is just as good as going out and buying it, if not better, because it's cheaper. And once you really get the hang of it, it's very easy to do. So I'm just going around and peeling this. I'm going to be quiet for a minute so I can just peel this, because we already saw me peel it once. So yeah. Hold on. And then once again, you know, after we're done peeling all of this away, we're going to just go through and even it out. Once again, if the clay is too dry, which sometimes it is, this one's actually not that bad, but yeah, just gonna go through and even out everything around the clay, just like that. Those edges may stick up once your clay is completely dry. You can actually go in and sand down those edges if you still have them, because they are very hard to get out because this kind of clay is very resilient. So if you have sandpaper at home, I'm not sure how much sandpaper is, but if you have anything like that, a nail file would work. Just things like that. I'm not going to measure this on my other ear just to save a little bit of time, but once again, go through with your other ear and measure it out to make sure you have the right, so it'll hook onto your ear right. These are actually one of the first things I ever made when I started cosplaying, because one of my first cosplays was a character that was an elf. So yeah, I've done this a lot. And as you can see, it's kind of clumped up there, and that does happen. So you can just go in and press it down, and you can swatch it with water. It'll come out but yeah. So after that, you have everything as neat as you can possibly get it. You can go in and add your lines once again. Just mirror. This time we're going to mirror what we see on our other ear. So yeah. And then once you have that done, you can go in and you can add the details on your ears. And then you can wait 24 to 48 hours. You can use decorations. You can add earrings to them. I'm pretty sure that if you do add earrings, you can use actual earrings. It is safe to use on this clay, I believe. It won't break. I don't think it will. But yeah, wait 24 to 48 hours, and then you can sand the ears down, add decorations or piercings, and you have elf ears.